All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. If you could let me know if you're here, that would be awesome. Let me know if there's sound. That would be more awesome or awesomer. Is that a word? No, it's not. Um, Today is Tuesday, August 27th, and we are here for Paper Crafty Fun. Of course, we're here for Paper Crafty Fun. That's just not a Tuesday thing, it's like an everyday thing. So, let's see if hopefully everybody's having a great week. A couple of things. There is the designer series paper is still on sale through the end of the month. We're going to be using some paper today that is one of the packs that is on sale, and designer series paper, I think Step It Up has some of the best, or the best. I think it's I love it. So there's that. Also, if you have bonus day rewards, don't forget to redeem those. Those are good through August 31st as well. So if you have any questions about your bonus day rewards, if you're not quite sure how to redeem them, contact me and I would be more than happy to help you guys out with that. So, all right, guys, let's get started. Let's make the table bigger because that's what's good. So today's card, we're going to be using the Loveliest tree stamp set, and it comes with a die, which is here. So it cuts out this big tree, and then it has, it cuts out the leaves here. Let's see if I can, there you go. The leaves, and then it's just got a couple of, well, 4 great sentiments. And the dies have some more leaves and then a branch. So not a branch. Well, I guess it could be a branch. Oh, good morning, Margaret. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. It has a tree. So like the tree trunk. So you could create your own tree. Like so. That could be a tree, right? I haven't done that yet, but stay tuned. I'm going to play with this guy for a little bit. And so I'll be showing you a couple of samples with it. We'll also show you one sample today. And then throughout the week, I'll be posting more. But today's card, oh goodness, it's time for water already. So this stamp set, if you've been around Stampin' Up for a while, you know that they had a stamp set called Lovely Trees. Lovely as a tree. Somebody's gonna type it in for me, I'm sure. Hopefully, cross my fingers. But it was like the stamp set that was around for like 25 years. They just retired it maybe 3-ish years ago. But so this stamp set is Loveliest Tree because there's only one tree. The other stamp set I think had like 8-ish different kinds of tree. Lovely as a tree. Thank you, Margaret. I was crossing my fingers that you would know that one. So this stamp set is just like one tree. So kind of in remembrance of that stamp set that was around for a very, very long time. So today we're going to be doing a fun fold card. And so it's inspired by this card right here. So we have we have a little bit smaller front of the card, but we have this flap. So that's really fun. So today's card Oh, here's another card. I'll show you this right now. So I made this card. This is some upcoming items that are really. You know what I didn't do today that I've been doing the last couple of weeks is that I talked to myself out loud to get my voice going. I didn't do that today. So this is some upcoming designer series paper. This is Sentimental Wishes, which is a product suite in the catalog that's going to be coming out starting September 4th. So I made this guy for a card swap. And then this is this is what started this whole working with this stamp and die. So there's this guy. But I do have a sample of the card somewhere. I think I left it in my bag, which is over at on the couch over here. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Let's see. So here's the card that we're going to be making today. And so I put the tree on the little flap and all of the leaves all around the white space. So let's get started. We're going to start with wild wheat, which is kind of a love. You either love it or you kind of don't love it, or you grow to love it. I'm like really growing to love this. It looks kind of green on camera. But so we're going to start with wild wheat, and we have our traditional card base, right? So it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. I'm going to write up all these and send you guys an email with all the directions and the measurements. But I do have, so this is your traditional card base, but you're going to cut the front at 2. Why did I write it there? Oh, because I'm going to cover it up. You are going to cut so that there's 2.5 inches left. So we need a trimmer. And to do that, I just put it at 2.5 on the score line. And that's what I'm going to cut off. You're going to save this piece because we're going to use it. We're going to cut it down and we're going to use it as the flap. So I used, or I cut 1 inch to 1 inch, right? Like so. And then I just scored it at 2.5. Okay. Oh, good morning, Susanna. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so that's scored at 2.5. So we're just going to fold that. Take our bone folder, press it out, get our wild wheat, and we're going to fold this. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a good start to your Tuesday. We're going to take our bone folder, press this out so that we get a nice crisp edge, and it also makes the card lay flatter. So there's that. All right, we're going to add, I have Mossy Meadow here at cut to 2.25 by 5.25, and that's going to get layered on along with our designer series paper. That is 2 by 5. You see that? 2 by 5. So we're going to add this. Did I bring, wait. Oh, goodness. I guess we're using green glue. All right. So we're going to layer this stuff up like so. And this designer series paper, you definitely, there's flowers that go in a certain direction. So you want to make sure that you don't have flowers going upside down. Not that anybody would really notice, but you would definitely notice. And we're going to layer this guy on like so. Like that. All right, there we go. There's that. Now we're going to set that off to the side because we are going to stamp our tree. Well, yeah, we are going to stamp our tree, but we're going to be using our markers to color up the tree because, like I did one here already, and you can see on this one, like, it's a lot easier to do the tree trunk and the grass and the tree if you have markers. So we've got our stamp on a nice big block. I always do, well, not always, but when I did this, I did the trunk first. So that, and you want to use your paintbrush side of your marker. Now these are markers, not the blends, right? Because the blends are for coloring and this is for putting, well, these are for coloring too, but there's two different purposes for them. So we're going to do the trunk like so. And I do just a little bit. You can see in the stamp how it has like the branches that kind of go up. So just following that a little bit. Like so. Here we go. And then I brought over two different colors of green. I have Old Olive and Garden Green. Garden Green, I am definitely doing for the grass down here. And then I'm kind of going to leave some blank spaces and I'm going to add the Garden Green. Because I want my tree different colors. All right. And we're just going to fill in. I'm not like mixing them up too much. Just filling in. Like so. Now we're going to stamp this and then we're going to use the dies to cut it out. There we go. So the old saying is you'd have to like blow on your stamp. I don't know that I really do that anymore. But, or there we go. To keep it kind of like the ink wet. Do you guys let me know. Do you guys still like blow on your stamps? Let's see. Oh yeah, pretty. Oops. Okay. Let's see. So there's our tree. And we're going to take our machine and cut this out. So to do that, we have to make room for the big machine because that's what I have sitting here. We're going to line this guy up. More and more, I've been using Post-it tape or this little like washi tape stuff to hold my dies down, just so that they stay in place. then we're going to pop this guy out like so. Look how pretty that is. It's like a real tree. Okay, so there's our tree. Now we have, we're going to be doing some stamping of the leaves. And so what I'm going to do is pull a piece of paper from over here so that I can stamp off on some of these leaves. Stamp off, I'm going to stamp off onto the paper, right? So these are the colors that I have. I have copper clay, wild wheat, mossy meadow, and moody mauve. And I was watching, I don't know, for some reason, tell me if I'm weird. For some reason, I like watching QVC in the morning. And today they had on their selling clothes. And two of the tops, one was copper clay. That's not what they called it, but it was copper clay. And one was moody mauve. I thought it was pretty funny. So we are going to ink up our leaf stamp. And what I'm doing is I'm doing different colors all around the edge of the white. So we're going to start some randomness. And then we're going to fill in. I'm cleaning it off on my, what is this called? My chamois. And even though my chamois looks like this, and when you rinse it, the water will come out like a muddy color. But when you clean it off, it takes all the ink off of it, off your stamp, which is pretty cool. Now, we're going to use wild wheat. And we're going to add some more stamps or more leaves. We're going to clean it off. And one way to save your chamois and your Stampin' Scrub, however you clean your stamps, is to stamp it off first, to try to get that like first layer of ink off first before you go in for the big clean. All right, now we've got Moody Mauve. And then we're going to go for Mossy Meadow. Let's see. Oops. We're going to add this guy right there to cover up that smudge. Did you guys see that smudge that I did? And we're going to add one more right there. And then the saying we're going to use today is the sympathy saying. I've been working on my sympathy cards for the crafters. So we're going to stamp. Now you're going to want to stamp it like where you're going to put your tree. So I think my tree is going to go right about in the middle there. So I'm going to stamp it right about there. Good. Okay. So how are we going to assemble this guy? That's the big question, right? How do you get that flap to go under? The easiest way I found to do it was with green glue or Tombow glue. And I'm going to put some on this guy, like so. I'm going to do a strip on here, like so. And then I put this guy down kind of like halfway, like the left edge is going to go down like so. And then I stick this guy under here. And so the score line is going to the edge of the card. Okay. Yep. Just like that. And then I push this down. And so this guy, I'm going to just put a line on the flap to add the tree. Look at that. This whole card, I didn't use any seal. I think some of my Stampin' friends would be very happy. I didn't resort to my seal. Stepped out of my comfort zone. I love my seal. All right, there we go. And this item has bigger, or this card has bigger items, so I didn't need the tweezers, although I brought them over here. So if you watched last week, you know that I was advised to have tweezers near me to help me with some of my gluing down of objects. All right, so this is the card for today. I like it. I think it's pretty. It'd be a good, well, any person card, you know, but it's definitely fall based. It's the weather here. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. We're still in the hundreds, but in the mornings, we're in the high 70s. So that means I can have the door open for just a little bit, which I love because I love fresh air coming in the house. Okay, guys. So a couple of things. Let's go over the Designer Series paper. The is still on sale. The redeem your bonus rewards. Don't forget to do that. If you have any questions, definitely contact me and let me know. I can help you out with that. All of those are through August 31st. New catalog starts September 4th. And I do have a spot on September 13th's class. So I have a spot available. So if you're in town and you want to come to class, that's the Friday class. So I'm starting to do 2 classes, Thursday and Friday, same class. You just pick which day works better for you. They're both at 10 a.m. So if you can make the September 13th and you're in town, we'd love to have you. All right, guys. So Loveliest tree. Keep an eye out for it. I'll be posting some more projects. Thank you guys all for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys all later. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.